I think I said today be Saturday. No, today is not Saturday. Had to check my calendar. Which means you are one of those who are still enjoying holidays. You day house, no be so. As for the Hamatan, no dear. Yo. Let me say shout to Antoine Ekolegi and the rest of the team. Good to know you're doing the listening. Yeah. All right, so let me welcome you formally. Andy, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Great. So you're with the Ministry of Monitoring and Evaluation.
Yes.
What do you do there?
Well, the Ministry of me.
You personally.
Okay. I provide technical support to the team.
Oh, okay.
Yes. We came on board when the ministry was set up by His Excellency President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. To support his government, especially the cabinet, in tracking the performance of the numerous programs that they've been implementing. And so that's what we've been doing in the last 3 years.
In the last 3 years?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Really, you just track and evaluate. Really, I want to understand. It says monitoring and evaluation. So what, you're monitoring and evaluating everything that is being done by government? Not quite.
Government is involved in the whole gamut of things. So when we came on board, we decided that it would be very challenging, given resource constraints, to track all government interventions. So the first thing we did was to develop what we call the Government Resource Framework 2017-2020, in which key priority areas were identified. And for each priority area, we identified the key indicators to track and report on. So we have baselines, targets, and then we've been preparing progress reports for cabinet.
Interesting. Interesting. So preparing progress report for cabinet, monitoring and evaluating everything that makes fair sense. And we also hear your ministry is organizing a Ghana Result Fair.
Yes.
What is that?
Yes, the first of its kind in Ghana.
Result Fair.
Yes.
At the trade fair?
No. At the International Conference Center.
Okay.
Yeah. And what it is to bring all the ministries, departments and agencies together to showcase their programs and achievements since the government came to power.
Oh, so it's like the ministries and agencies and the government are going for BC.
Well,
they are going to show what they've done so far.
Well,
they are going for evaluation.
If you want to put it that way, not quite. We work together. We put more emphasis on providing support and learning from our activities, correcting our mistakes as we go along, our challenges, and we feel that enough has been achieved in the last 3 years that the public should be made aware of. Because we hear that nothing has been achieved, nothing is being done. But we invite the people to come on the 14th next week to the fair to see the major programs that have been initiated in order to transform the economy and, of course, to transform the lives of the citizens of this country.
You've mentioned when the fair is happening. You said from the 14th.
Yes.
Where is it going to be taking place again?
It's going to be at the Accra International Conference Center.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. It will be starting around 9 a.m.
Okay.
And we invite
is it a day's fair? Or
it's a day's fair, and it's going to go on over a period of 3 days.
Oh, okay.
From the 14th to the 16th.
Oh, so it's going to run over 3 days?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's great. And who's the special guest of honor? Is it me?
We gladly want to have you there. But the special guest of honor is, of course, our president, His Excellency.
Oh, then that shouldn't be a problem. If you have the president, you have me.
Well,
we are height mates.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have his brain power too.
Not debatable. The man is very smart, very strong.
He's a real leader.
At his age, Very strong man.
He's a leader too.
Yeah, he's a
strong leader. Yeah.
Very strong man. Very strong.
You got to give it to him.
So I guess he's going to be a special guest of honor as well.
Yes, he's going to
that's
do
perfect.
the honors to open the.
Is this fair open to the public? Can anybody?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Everybody can come.
Okay.
Anybody can come. It's really to give the voice to a voice to the citizens to really come in and appreciate the wide range of interventions and results.
Okay.
When we talk of results, we talk of transformation, change.
Exactly.
And the government is really determined to change the economy and the people who live in that economy.
That's very good. I mean, there are a lot of listeners out there, people that might want to probably partake in this fair. They may want to attend. Any other information do you think people ought to know before we get to the 14th of January?
Oh, of course, they can, watch the media space.
Okay.
A number of messages are being displayed on various platforms.
Great.
Also in the print media. But the most important thing is they should just mark the day on their calendars and make it a point to attend.
Perfect. So I believe people have heard you loud and clear. They're going to be there, and they're just going to be a part of this thing. Is it going to be an annual event, or is it just a one-off?
Well, this is the first time we're organizing it, and we also want to take it to the regions.
Okay.
To let other citizens know what the government is doing, and that this government is really determined to improve the lives and livelihoods of people.
Beautiful. Andy, what do you do for fun? I mean, if you're not working, what do you do? How do you loosen up? I mean,
I love music.
What kind of music?
Mostly, chorus from the Sahel.
Choral from the Sahel.
Yeah, the strings, the choral instrument. I like that.
Can you give us an example? Sing something small for us.
Oh, no.
Yeah, choral from the Sahel. I'm confused. I don't know what kind of choral is.
They have this instrument,
Have
you heard of Diabate, that kind of thing?
I'm lost.
Google him, Diabate.
Diabate. So how does it
it's very soothing.
You can hum it. Let's see. How does it sound? Oh, you can hum it.
Well, invite me back another time. Then I'll be prepared to show you my musical skills.
You've got musical skills, eh? You can rap as well.
Oh no,
So what were you doing when
I'm
you
from
were
a different generation?
A different generation.
But I read a lot. I read a lot.
What kind of material do you like read?
All sorts of materials,
like
especially motivational books. To build him up, despite my level. I've formally I've retired. But I still think the brain is functioning.
I recommend 2 programs for you.
Okay.
Joy Time in His Presence.
Okay.
And Springboard. They would motivate you a lot.
Wonderful.
One early in the morning, the other one on Sunday evening. You can't miss them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Right here on Joy 99.7 FM.
Wonderful.
Andy, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Super grateful.
Right.
Yeah, you should.
Thanks for the opportunity.
I was going to make you rap, but the way you've taken it choral, and where you are.
I love Senegalese music too. I mean, anything from the Sahel, Senegal, Mali.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ghana.
So how did you get exposed to some of these strange
in my you want to get into my background? Well, I went to school in Quebec City, Université Laval.
I've never been able to pronounce that country. Quebec.
Quebec.
Okay.
And we had a lot of francophone students, so I got immersed in the francophone culture.
Okay.
So I have a lot of friends across West Africa.
Okay, so why French?
No.
You didn't meet any francophone girls?
I have a daughter who was born in Quebec City.
Oh, okay. Is she married? So we're single. We're looking for a bride or so.
No, come on. No. This has to be discussed off air.
Off air, I hear you. But thank you very much for coming.
Thanks.
Right here.
Great.
The show continues. So look out for that fair. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to go on right there at the Accra International Conference Center from the 14th of January. And it's going to run for 3 days. So 14th to 17th of January. You don't want to miss that one. It's open to the public. That's what we're talking about, the Ministry of Monitoring and Evaluation. You don't want to miss that one. It's going to be pretty interesting. Show goes on. You're locked on Drive Time on Joy 99.7 FM. Continue to let your messages roll in. 0244340437. Yeah, we're still talking about that high school thing. Yeah, your memories. What were you doing during Hamatan? Be honest, were you bathing? We can't mention names. If we chose to mention names, trouble will happen for radio today. So let us not mention names. Just let your messages come in and let's have some fun. It's still Joy. Show goes on.